Wow, this map, floor 4. Surprisingly, despite the fact that there's not a lot of rooms in this map, I actually have quite a bit to say about floor 4. Like floor 2, this map has a little bit of a unique design to it. For starters, though, there's several parts that reminds me of older Wolfenstein maps, and actually one of my custom maps as well, such as, of course, the beginning room being in the shape of a swastika, which is kind of from episode 2, floor 5, and episode 6, floor 3, with those like mini rooms shaped like that as well. There's also, of course, the whole thing with the rigged locked door, where in the start room, like episode 4, floor 7, enemies can hear you when you fire off your weapon, so they are going to come for you. And yes, I am very anal about that for sure. I do not like locked doors, especially in video game Let's Plays, being exposed without the keys. That's why I let the enemies wander out. That way the door can actually lock. But again, like floor 2, this map has a part of it that's actually most of it in this one that spells out a word. From a bird's eye view, this map spells out the word Reich. Yep, the red walls at the beginning again are the swastika shapes. But then the blue wall area is the letter R. The wooden brown rooms are the EIC, and the light brown room is the H. And again, despite all the fact that there isn't a lot of rooms, most of them are pretty deadly, which is what reminds me of this map. It reminds me of one of my old Wolfenstein custom map mods. I think it was Ultimate Challenge, episode 4, floors 4. It was a smaller map, and it was in the shape of the letter I, and it had nothing but loaded rooms and some challenges. That is what this map reminds me a lot of, is that. Again, not a lot of rooms, but a lot of challenges, and that little unique design as well. And of course, as well, in like the lighter brown rooms with the pillars, where enemies can only get you from a certain size, yeah, that room especially is very, very deadly. So you really have to be careful for it. Again, this map doesn't seem like there's a lot to it, especially with the lower amount of rooms, but it is not a cakewalk either. But speaking of not being a cakewalk, wait till you get to floor 5. I would say floor 5 is probably the hardest map in episode 1 so far, or overall, and maybe one of the hardest in this mod. But of course, we'll see as we get further on. But I'll see you guys in floor 5. Until then, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.